It's no big deal. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming as we celebrate two outstanding young gentlemen that are ambassadors for North Penn and North Penn football. I'm going to keep it short on my part and turn it over to Mr. Bartle and Coach Beck if they want to say a few words. But gentlemen, I'd rather talk to you, and as a former high school athlete, college athlete, high school coach, I can tell you that your accolades speak for themselves, but focus on what got you to this point moving forward. Athletics and academics are obviously goal-driven things, and a lot of times our goal is to play and to learn at the next level. Think beyond that, stick to those core values that made you who you are. You're both outstanding young men. I've never heard anything but wonderful things about you. So we're very proud of you. Enjoy this day. Spend the time with your family, and good luck. Okay. With that, Athletic Director, Mr. Bartle.
Thank you, Mr. Bauer. Okay. Mr. Bauer kind of stole my thunder a little bit. I was kind of going to repeat the same thing. I should say I'm repeating the same thing that Mr. Bauer said. We have two outstanding scholar athletes in front of us today. Their hard work and dedication obviously has taken them to the next level, and I know that they're excited about that. Their family's excited about that. North Penn is excited about that. One thing I always say at these signings is what athletics means in high school, and I think these two are proving that athletics is a means to an education. And we hope, obviously, they take advantage of what has been handed to them. Obviously, they deserve it, but we hope they realize the opportunity that they have ahead. At this time, I'd like to introduce Coach Beck.
Hello. Just talk a little bit athletically about both. I think, Keith's a 3-year starter, both ways his junior and senior year. Both of them were team captains. Keith was first team All-League. I think he was second team All-Area in the Inquirer. He was first team All-League at tight at defensive end and second team All-League at tight end. So he's been a tremendous leader for us on and off the field, in the weight room. He's exactly what we're looking for in any type of student athlete when it comes to academics and athletics and being a great character kid. So Nifis, another 3-year starter for us, probably our all-time leading rusher in yardage, rushed for over 1,000 yards all 3 years. Came in new as a sophomore and had a tremendous year after not even playing in the first 3 games, and rushed for over 1,200 yards and got us to the playoffs. Then last year rushed for over 1,000 yards, and this year missed 3 games in the middle of the season and again rushed for, I guess, about 1,300 yards. I don't know exactly how many, but it's not about statistics with Nifis. It was about winning. When it came down game time and big game situations, he was the guy that we gave the ball to. He was a team captain. He's great in the classroom when it comes to being a leader off the field and in the hallways. And obviously, again, a team captain, first team All-League, first team All-Area. He should have been All-State. I don't know how they did them teams, but I feel like at North Penn we get shortchanged a little bit in that situation. But two guys we can't wait to see what they do in the future. I think the sky's the limit for both of them. So we'll open the floor to any questions.
Okay, this time we open up the questions from the back.
But you guys why did you choose your college? What was the ultimate decision to go?
From my point of view, it was, I wanted to pick out athletic and academic proven school. Obviously, campus life has an effect on it as well. But I thought Lafayette College was the best option for me.
I thought that Delaware State was the best fit for me, academically and athletically, and I also like the coaching staff a lot there. We have a great bond.
Do either of you know your major, and what other schools were you considering?
I'm going to choose to major in civil engineering. I also had offers from Monmouth and Lehigh.
I'm going to major in business, or most likely management, and I only had one offer from Delaware State, but I also was getting recruited by schemes like New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Villanova, and Temple.
What was the progression for you in terms of playing football in college? When did it start becoming a reality, and how did that kind of come about? Did you always think you wanted to play?
I think it was the jump from my sophomore year to junior year first. the work that I put in that off season between those 2 seasons, and then getting the statistics that I had in that junior year, and then I just progressed into my senior year as well. After that junior year, I just had to start talking to coaches after that, so I know it was.
I've always wanted to play college football, but I realized it sophomore year after my sophomore season that I started to get recruited a little bit. I know that, sophomore year the letters don't really mean anything, but after that, things kind of took off from.
What are you guys taking away from North Penn, athletically and, overall, academically, socially? What do you kind of?
Oh, it comes from a great coaching staff. I believe they gave me the capability to prove myself on the field. Obviously, this is a pronounced great academic school as well, so I definitely didn't waste my time here as well, so I took the advantage that they gave me personally. So I think going to this college and knowing how it is there, I think it's definitely helped me for the better.
I also agree with the coaching staff. I think we have a great coaching staff. I also think that North Penn's a powerhouse school in football, so I hope to bring winning to Delaware State. And academically, I think that North Penn is one of the best academic schools in PA.
Let's talk about this year. Getting to the district final, winning another conference championship. How do you kind of feel you guys left your mark as seniors, especially this year?
Yeah, going back to our junior year, I think we didn't end the season the way we wanted to, obviously. So we knew we wanted to, we lost a lot of key players, going to our senior year, especially on the line. But we knew that day by day, chemistry-wise, it was going to grow from the first day of camp. And, just winning every game, taking 1 week at a time was our mentality, and it paid off.
He took mostly every word out of my mouth. So.
Is there any moment this year, or in your 3 years, that you're going to remember most?
Is there a game? Playing a game?
Most likely Pennsbury last year, our junior year, beating those guys. They were undefeated.
Why did they make that? Just because they're undefeated?
They were undefeated and they were projected to beat us bad. Apparently they were going to blow us out or whatever. And we just came up, we practiced hard all week. Everyone was on key. Everyone was doing what they had to do because everyone wanted to win. No one wanted to lose to those guys.
I think if you keep this our moment game.
Yeah, going back to that junior year, I think that game was the most important game, just to prove ourselves, just taking that next step. Just like he said, I think we were underdogs in that situation, and just proving that, to the league and to everybody in the state that we were up there with the big boys.
Keith, how about the Downingtown East game?
That as well. Yeah, that was definitely one of my better games, I would say.
How many sacks did you have, Keith?
5 sacks that game. But no, definitely. I was going against great competition that game. 2 great tackles, and I just was worked every day that week in practice just to study their film and everything and work their footsteps. So it was good.
Yeah, their left tackle is full scholarship to Maryland. So
Syracuse now.
Yeah, Derek.
Guys, if I may, I just want to, I'm sure Keith and Nafis would say the same thing, but I just want to acknowledge everybody that's here with us today. Obviously, these 2 young men are a product of their home lives and all the support they've gotten, not just here at North Penn and by the coaching staff, but from you as well, all the way down to the little one over there. So thank you all so much for coming and supporting these outstanding young men. Everything you heard from everybody, especially what they had to say, just shows you why we are so proud of them. So, Mr. Nicholson, do you want to say anything? You good? Anybody else?
Just like to invite everyone to have some cake and cookies and some drink before you leave today. We appreciate it if you would partake.
If we can get a round of applause for these 2 young men.
I do want to say we had one little glitch today, and Selma took care of that. When Selma called in for the cake, she left her name Selma, so we had congratulations written on the cake for these 2. Selma picked up the cake. It said, "Congratulations, Selma." So Selma was able to rectify that, and we're very happy. So please enjoy.
Icing on on the top of the cake gets covered my name.
I just figured you helped yourself.
But once, I'm just going to say thank you for coming. This is a great event for us here at North Penn. We're always excited when we can celebrate accomplishments such as this. And I will state again that these two individuals are outstanding scholar athletes. I mean, they represent North Penn extremely well, and we're extremely proud that they were here at North Penn. So thank you.
May I say something?
Yes.
Yeah, I would just like to give full congratulations to North Penn school system, coaches, teachers. Appreciate the opportunity for us today. Wow. I really appreciate it.
You have a lot to do with it, okay? All right,
Thanks.
so congratulations.
You guys don't know that's Keith's dad, I mean, they're basically twins.
Very good. Anyone else?
Yeah, I also like to say thank you for North Penn. Coach Beck, and you do not be since we've been 5 years old. We grew up together, and we're truly excited and grateful for you extending your hand and not please staying in on them, and we can't say thank you enough as grandparents. We're very proud of Keith. I love watching you play, man. Of course, you know I love watching the Northeast play, so but congratulations once again, and thank you everyone so much for giving me an opportunity. And,
Thank you. Thank you very much.